Okay. So today, the topic will be shield your wealth, avoid legal pitfalls, and safeguard your assets. A super interesting, super necessary session that our speaker for today will be talking about. Yeah, next.
Next slide.
All right. So from today's session, what you will be taking away and the benefits of having been here in today's session will be to identify risks, that is to learn potential threats your assets and property face, including fraud, family disputes, and legal issues, which I think many of us either are facing or know people who are facing. Legal safeguards. Understand essential legal tools such as wills, power of attorney, and property agreements. Prevention strategies. Discover how to protect your property from disputes or fraud before it happens. Inheritance planning. Ensure your wealth is distributed as you intend, minimizing conflict and legal hurdles. All right, next, please. And Abhijit, can you please open the class because I still see a lot of people waiting to be admitted.
Yeah, Anita, I'll do that. We are working on that.
Yeah, thanks. Next slide, please. Okay, get set up. And I can see a lot of people new here, which is really very nice. So for them, let me go back to the previous slide, please. Yeah. So as we Get Set Up is on a mission to help those over 55 learn new skills, connect with others, and unlock new life experiences. Our goal on Get Set Up is to reduce isolation, loneliness, and also equip the community, with tools and knowledge to age independently and in place. And today's session is part of that. Our community engages in classes online as well as through offline activities like traveling together over long as well as short trips. Yeah, next slide. Now, about Franklin Templeton. Franklin Templeton is one of the largest asset managers globally with over 76 years of experience and currently managing assets globally to the tune of USD 1.58 trillion as of December 31st, 2024. It has been part of the Indian mutual fund industry for over 28 years. Franklin Templeton India offers a diversified bouquet of products spanning equity, debt, hybrid, and international funds, which may help the investor to meet the financial goals. They have a rich history of being pioneers in many ways, like introducing the concept of SIP, which I'm sure all of us know by now, systematic investment plan in the Indian mutual funds industry. Their global parentage and local market expertise position them uniquely in delivering value to investors. Next slide, please. Okay, so let me introduce our speaker for today. She has over 18 years of experience, Advocate Krishna Thakur. She specializes in diverse legal practice areas, including consumer redressal, bank and finance, property matters, and family law. She also serves as the legal advisor of prestigious organizations, including Karnataka Cooperative Bank and Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation's Legal Aid Department. She's also a member of the Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa, High Court, Mumbai, India. She holds IIAM accreditation as a Grade B mediator and empaneled mediator on the national panel 11 India. She's also actively engaged with the legal community through guest lectures, judging legal competitions, and participating in the symposiums showcases her commitment to professional development. So thank you so much, ma'am, for coming here to take the session for us. Appreciate it. And we are so looking forward to today's discussion where we can understand the types of assets we own, risk versus uncertainty, how to manage the risk and uncertainty faced by us, other insights into asset management, wills, probates, and gift deeds. So thank you so much. I'm handing it over to you.
Thank you, Anita, for this lovely introduction. And I don't know whom I'm talking to, so I would request all the members to put on your videos if possible, because I am not used to talking to black screens. Yeah.
I think when you're presenting anyways, you may not be able to see everybody.
So I can see few. I can see few at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. Yeah.
So it's nice to know who are attending the workshop.
Absolutely, you're right. So can we please switch on your videos, because especially when somebody's taking an interactive session, it's really nice to see who they're talking to. So be comfortable and switch on your videos by the time we can start the
Yeah.
session.
Yeah. So, namaste everybody, and thank you for the Get Set Up team for calling me for the second time. आप सबसे बात करने के लिए I'm very happy to come and share my knowledge so that I can help you assess the risk versus the uncertainties regarding your properties. Okay? So हम थोड़ा सा हिंदी, थोड़ा सा इंग्लिश दोनों में बात करेंगे. Is that okay with everybody? Yeah, good, fine. Now, what do you mean by properties? We have movable properties, we have immovable properties, correct? ये तो हम सबको जनरली पता होता है कि ओके घर है, दुकान है, मकान है, गांव में जमीन है, what not we have, right? So how can the properties, movable as well as immovable properties, come under risk? क्या हो सकता है? Property तो घर है, उसमें risk क्या होगा? So we can have the risk of fire, say fire hai, theft hai. So what types of risk can come? Risk versus uncertainties. So risk क्या होगी? Theft हो सकता है, fire हो सकता है, आपकी property documents गुम जा सकते हैं. और uncertainties क्या होगा? कि आप बीमार पड़ते हो, आपका death हो जाता है and all that stuff. So then who looks after the properties? How do you safeguard all of these? Now coming to properties, how do you overcome the risk of the properties? आप घर को पूरा उठा के लॉक इन की में तो नहीं रख सकते, कहाँ जाते हो वहां तो वो तो वहीं रहता है. तो how do you do that? You take insurance of the house. अब सपोज घर में आग लग जाती है तो कितना नुकसान हो जाता है, तो उसमें से रिकवर, to how to recover from that risk, you should have the insurance of your house. Okay. The second thing is, कई बार हम लोग आजकल तो घर बड़े महंगे हो जाते हैं, so all of us mostly have loans on the houses, don't we? Don't we keep on paying loans, EMIs? At times ऐसा होता है कि the breadwinner, who is the sole breadwinner of the family, is also the loan payer. And God forbid, अगर उसको कुछ हो जाता है तो the family behind, who is the wife, maybe sometimes a housemaker, and the kids, they wouldn't have the money to pay the loan. So what you need to do is you need to insure your home loan. Am I understood till now? Home loan, house, property loan? No, previous. Don't change. Then health insurance. Uncertainties of life. You should have health insurance. अब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस, हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस, इसके बारे में मोस्टली सबको पता होता है. देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड एज मेडिकल इंश्योरेंस आल्सो. लेकिन ये सब होना जरूरी है. दिस इज ऑल द पॉसिबिलिटीज हाउ यू कैन ओवरकम द रिस्क्स, हाउ यू कैन रिड्यूस द रिस्क. ओके, नेक्स्ट. As we just discussed, now what more should you have with you? आप कहीं जा रहे हो, आपको रास्ते में हार्ट अटैक आ जाता है, या यू हैव सम काइंड ऑफ मेडिकल इमरजेंसी, तो यू शुड हैव अ नंबर, इमरजेंसी नंबर फ्लैशिंग ऑन योर मोबाइल. बिकॉज मोबाइल पे आप अगर अपनी वाइफ का नाम डालोगे तो किसी अनजान आदमी को नहीं मालूम है आपकी वाइफ का नाम क्या है. आई नो इट साउंड्स वेरी एब्सर्ड, बट कृष्णा वाइफ, सुगंधा डॉटर, ऐसा कुछ डालो आप उसके आगे, so that जिसको मोबाइल मिले आपके नियर डियर वंस. और some people also have the screen saver as emergency number. You can do that also. So whoever finds you in a certain situation knows whom to reach. You should have your debit and credit card handy. ये क्यों? मुझे अनइजीनेस हो रहा है, हॉस्पिटल तो गया मैं, लेकिन पैसे इतने कैश कैरी नहीं कर रहा हूं मैं. सो दैट टाइम योर कार्ड्स कम इन हैंडी. यू शुड ऑलवेज हैव लिटिल इमरजेंसी कैश ऑल्सो विथ यू. योर पीपल बैक होम, योर सपोर्ट सिस्टम, योर चिल्ड्रन, योर वाइफ, योर हस्बैंड, they should discuss and know where your insurance papers are. आजकल तो सब कैशलेस होता है एंड कार्ड होता है. तो वो इंश्योरेंस कार्ड जो है वो आपके फैमिली ग्रुप पे सबके पास में वो ग्रुप में होना चाहिए. Have I been understood by everybody? Okay, fine. Yeah, so things your kids should know. Storage of emergency cash. मुझे पता है बहुत कुछ हम सब नहीं बताते हैं, हम मम्मी लोग अपने सीक्रेट जगहों में रखते हैं, but in emergency kids should know that okay, there is a little emergency cash here. Overall, the money is like this in case of emergency. Kids should also know your assets and liabilities. Now, this class is for us, people like me and seniors. So, assets and liabilities. Assets के बारे में सब लोग बताते हैं, कुछ लोग छुपाते हैं, फिर बच्चों को पता ही नहीं होता है कि मम्मी पापा की कोई प्रॉपर्टी कहीं थी. They don't even know. अच्छा ये भी था. So it is better you make an Excel sheet or at least sit with your children sometimes and tell them all the properties that you own, all the loans that you have, location of your assets and liabilities. Okay, लोनावला में बंगलो भी है, all that. Okay. Now property के documents, अगर लोन है तो obviously वो बैंक लोन उधर देते हैं हम लोग, लेकिन अगर कोई लोन नहीं है तो ओरिजिनल डॉक्यूमेंट्स जो है प्रॉपर्टी के, you should arrange them in a proper sequence. Have one file per property. Have one file of each property. Show your children, okay, these are the documents and they are kept here. मैं क्यों बोल रही हूँ, ये आगे आपके समझ में आ जाएगा. ऑब्वियसली मम्मीज का ज्वेलरी या तो घर में लॉक इन की में होता है या तो बैंक के लॉकर में होता है, करेक्ट. आपको कुछ बताने की आपको इतनी जरूरत नहीं कि क्या क्या है वहां, लेकिन है. इट इज इन दिस लॉकर. इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट टू टेल देम दैट द लॉकर इज इन फलाना बैंक एट फलाना ब्रांच. लॉकर तो मिल जाता है, उसकी चाबी कहाँ रखती है मम्मी, मम्मी को कुछ हो गया तो बच्चों को नहीं पता चलता है, करेक्ट. They don't know how to open because in my profession I see so many people, आंटी कहाँ रखा है लॉकर का, चाबी नहीं मिल रहा है, क्या फायदा, सब कुछ अंदर है. Then the children have to go through the process of filing the police complaint that the key is not traceable. उसमें अगर कोई joint नहीं है तो then you have to go to the court and obtain orders to open the locker. So to save your children from all of that, inform them. Okay. Important bank details and passwords. I'm sure all of us are doing internet banking these days. हम खुद ही भूल जाते हैं हमारे passwords. So yes, the bank only reminds us to keep changing the passwords. अबे कितने passwords change करें? So every time you do that, maintain one book where you write. For us also to remember, and after us for our children to know. Have I been understood? Am I going fast or is it okay? Can you show me a thumbs up so that I know? Okay. Thank you, Amita ji. Thank you. Okay. This is the last. Okay. What do we do of our jewelry? Okay. What do we do of our jewelry? हम प्रॉपर्टी के बारे में तो कैसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन होता है वो बोलेंगे, अभी ज्वेलरी का क्या करें. अब मम्मी बोलेगी मैं अपने जीते जी ये बहू को ये बेटे को दे दूं क्या, फिर पीछे पता नहीं. नो, इट्स अ बिग नो. सो व्हाट डू यू डू इंस्टेड? नेक्स्ट, दिस इज व्हाट यू शुड डू इंस्टेड. यू डिवाइड. अगर आपके बच्चे जैसे इधर नाम लिखा है अमित, रिया है, आप छोटे छोटे जिपलॉक्स या प्लास्टिक के ट्रांसपेरेंट डब्बे बनाइए, उस पे उनका नाम लिखिए. आपको जिसको जो देना है वो डब्बे सारे आप आपके लॉकर में रख दीजिए. ओके. एंड द चिल्ड्रन विल ओपन द लॉकर. यू विल मेक अ विल इफ रिक्वायर्ड कि भाई आई हैव केप्ट थिंग्स इन द लॉकर, ड्यूली नेम्ड एंड नंबर्ड. It is to be opened in presence of all my children if it is to be given to all. Okay. So that they know that open करके ये डब्बा अमित का है, ये रिया का है, and so on. Understood, ladies especially? Yeah. Okay. Next. Wills. Is this the slide? Okay. Should you make wills or not to make wills? विल सबके लिए जरूरी है क्या? बिकॉज आज का तो सेशन ही उसके बारे में है कि अगर आपको विल बनाना है तो आप अभिजीत को कांटेक्ट करो एंड देन ही विल हैव अ मीटिंग विथ मी. सो लेट मी टेल यू, हमने पहले एक सेशन गेट सेटअप के साथ विल के ऊपर ही लिया था, बहुत मजा आया था एंड देयर वर लॉट्स ऑफ क्वेरीज. एज आई सेड देन एंड आई एम रिपीटिंग नाउ दैट अ विल इज आर ऑलवेज कंपल्सरी. ओके, नाउ अगर आपकी 2-3 प्रॉपर्टीज है, property number 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have 2 kids, A and B. You want to give the property number 1 and 3 to A, property number 2 and 4 to B. So you want to be very specific about your assets to be distributed, na? Then you must make a will. So a will is only your wish, how you want your properties to be distributed. Who can make a will? Anybody who is above 21 can make a will. It is to be made of self-acquired properties and not for ancestral. Why not ancestral? Okay, I'll tell you. Because ancestral will automatically go as per the family tree to your children. Okay. Now, what do you write in your will? Do you need to register? Is that the key elements of a will? Testator is normally the person who makes the will, who creates the will. Suppose if I'm writing about my will, I am the testator. Assets covered. You should write about your movable, immovable, any other personal items, investments, sab kuch. Then you should appoint one person or two persons depending upon your requirement as the executor. Now suppose if you have 2-3 children, दो abroad रह रहे हैं, एक इंडिया में रह रहा है, तो वो भागा दौड़ी करने का, प्रॉपर्टी किसके नाम पे ट्रांसफर कराने का, कोर्ट में जाके प्रोबेट लाने का, ये सब आप किसको अपॉइंट करोगे? वो बंदे को एक्सिक्यूटर बोलते हैं. The person appointed to manage and distribute the assets as per your will is called the executor. Okay. Now, what is my bachcha log are minor? Fine. You need to appoint a guardian. Okay. Husband wife दोनों हैं, बच्चे माइनर हैं, हम एक दूसरे को अपॉइंट कर सकते हैं एक्सिक्यूटर? यस. फिर भी हमको गार्डियन चाहिए? नो, बिकॉज पेरेंट आर नेचुरल गार्डियन. वन एक नहीं है तो दूसरा. ओके. बेनिफिशियरीज. नाउ द इंडिविजुअल्स और ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस लिखा है. ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस इसलिए लिखा है क्योंकि कई बार लोग किसी ट्रस्ट को, किसी टेम्पल को इतना पैसा दे दो, ऐसा भी अपने विल में लिखते हैं. Who will receive this money and property are called the beneficiaries. Witnesses. आप जब भी will बनाओ तो it is required that you have two witnesses compulsory. उसके साथ वो जो will बना रहा है, जैसे मैं हूं तो मेरा आधार कार्ड जुड़ेगा, 2 विटनेस है तो वो 2 विटनेस का भी आधार कार्ड जुड़ेगा फॉर आइडेंटिफिकेशन एंड देयर एड्रेस. ना कौन हो सकता है विटनेस? प्रेफरेबली जो एक्सिक्यूटर को जानता हो. ऐसा क्यों? क्योंकि विल के बाद जो प्रोबेट आएगा उसके लिए आपके एक्सिक्यूटर को इन 2 विटनेस की जरूरत पड़ेगी. There are people in the waiting room still. विटनेस की जरूरत एक्सिक्यूटर को विल प्रोबेट के लिए जरूरत पड़ेगी. नाउ अ विल ऑल्सो नीड्स अ डॉक्टर सर्टिफिकेट. वेरी वेरी एसेंशियल दैट I am in the proper state of mind to make this will. ऐसा डॉक्टर सर्टिफिकेट आपके विल को जोड़ना जरूरी है. डॉक्टर सर्टिफिकेट मैंने 1 महीना पहले लिया था, मैं आज विल कर दूं मैडम? नहीं. You have to take 1 day prior to making your will. Have I understood? Are you all writing it down? Okay, I'll go ahead. Now what do you do with the will? चलो मैंने will तो बना दिया. अब वो will एक और चीज है, नोटरी करना चाहिए या रजिस्टर करना चाहिए. मैडम वो प्लेन पेपर पे लिख के दूं चलेगा क्या? No. Now if you think that your will be opposed by amongst your children or the beneficiaries, then you must register your will. Will कहाँ रजिस्टर करते हैं? नॉर्मली आप जिस एरिया में रहते हो उसके नजदीक उसी जुरिस्डिक्शन में रजिस्ट्रार, प्रॉपर्टी रजिस्ट्रार होता है ना, जहां हम बाइंग एंड सेलिंग ऑफ प्रॉपर्टीज करते हैं, तो जॉइंट रजिस्ट्रार होता है ना, that is the place where you go and register your will. So far so good? Can I have a thumbs up? Yeah, okay, thank you. प्रोबेट क्या होता है? अब ये विल बना दिया तो वो प्रॉपर्टी के पेपर्स जहां है वहां जाके दे दिए, तो क्या वो ट्रांसफर हो जाती है प्रॉपर्टी ऑटोमेटिकली? नो, द विल नीड्स टू बी प्रोबेटेड. प्रोबेट इज द लीगल प्रोसेस विच अ कोर्ट ऑथेंटिकेट्स कि हाँ भाई इन्होंने ये विल बनाई थी एंड एक्स इज ऑथोराइज्ड टू डिस्ट्रीब्यूट द असेट्स एज पर द विल. फिर क्या होता है? एक्सिक्यूटर हैज टू गो टू द कोर्ट. How to obtain a probate? Executor has to go to the court, bring the witness. The witness will also testify in the court. Yes, ये आंटी ने मेरे सामने will register किया था, and that's where the will is valid, and then the executor is authorized to execute the wishes of the deceased. I'll just read this slide out. You need to go. खुद ही जा सकते हैं क्या? No, you need to hire a lawyer. You need to file the probate. Executor has to file it in the court, district court or high court, under whatever jurisdiction y'all come. Okay, now they have to pay tax fee. Tax fee likha, it is court fee. Court fee 75,000 is the government court fee to obtain a probate. Yes, that's the limit, and that's how much we have to pay. Submit the key documents: will, death certificate of the deceased, डिटेल ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टीज एंड बेनिफिशियरीज. बेनिफिशियरीज जो भी हैं आपके, उनका आधार कार्ड, वो आपके क्या लगते हैं? तो पता है अपने आधार कार्ड पे मिडिल नेम होता है, लास्ट नेम, देन फादर्स नेम आता है. सो दैट इज व्हाई द आइडेंटिफिकेशन हैपेंस. ओके, नाउ नोटिफाई द इंटरेस्टेड पार्टीज. अब कोई अगर कोर्ट में फाइल करता है विल के लिए, तो सब मेरे रिश्तेदारों को पता चलेगा क्या? हाँ, चलेगा. अगर आपने एक किसी को दिया है तो दूसरे बच्चों को नोटिस जाएगी क्या? अगर आप ही बेनिफिशियरी हो, आप ही एक्सिक्यूटर हो, तो किसी और को जा भी सकता है? नहीं जा सकता है. लेकिन सामने वालों को, अगर 4-5 भाई हैं, तो नॉर्मली जजेस दूसरे लीगल हेयर्स को नोटिस निकालता है. देन दे कम टू द कोर्ट. इफ they raise objection, there is a problem. If they don't raise an objection, then it goes through. Now, verification and the witnesses. Witnesses का authenticity, उनको witness box में खड़ा रख के आप इनको कैसे जानते हो, ये सब पूछते हैं. So the witnesses अगर नहीं रहे तो क्या करना है? तो उनका डेथ सर्टिफिकेट एक्सिक्यूटर को सबमिट करना पड़ेगा. कई बार ऐसे होता है ना, we don't know who will stay alive, right? कई बार ऐसे होता है विल बनाने से पहले विटनेस ही चले जाते हैं. कोई बात नहीं, तो भी विल प्रोबेट कर सकते हैं. Only thing is the executor will need to produce the death certificate of the witness. Grant of probate, yeah. Conditional will. Okay, मैम, हम सब अभी अपने बच्चों को दे जाएंगे, फिर उन्होंने हमारा ध्यान ही नहीं रखा तो, and all that stuff. A conditional will is a will that depends on the fulfillment of a certain condition. Now, for example, a will may state that मेरी प्रॉपर्टी विल बी इनहेरिटेड बाय माय स्पाउस. वो मियां बीवी आपस में एक दूसरे को देते हैं ना, बट अगर वो मेरे पहले चली गई तो ये मेरे बच्चों को, दैट इज नॉर्मल. ठीक है. कई बार ऐसे होता है, मेरा एक बेटा है और एक बेटी है, मैंने सब कुछ बेटे को दिया, लेकिन मैंने उसमें लिखा है कि ये घर, ये फैक्ट्री सब मैं अपने बेटे को दे रहा हूं, लेकिन उसने मेरी बेटी का हायर एजुकेशन करना चाहिए, उसने मेरी बेटी का शादी ढंग से करना चाहिए, इतना 2 BHK का घर मेरी बेटी को लेके देना चाहिए. सो व्हेन यू पुट दिस small conditions, it is called conditional will. Have I been understood? Yeah. Okay. तो ये प्रोबेट, ये विल कितना झंझट है मैडम. ऐसा कुछ है कि हम अभी प्रॉपर्टी अपने बच्चों को दे दें? There is a provision called gift deed, but again it's a strict no. Do not give away all your properties or major of your properties, at least where you're living, to your children during your lifetime. You have taken so much efforts to earn that property. Let it be with you till you are alive. बाद में तो उन्हीं को जाना है, ऊपर कौन ले जाता है? करेक्ट आशा जी? Yes, okay. A gift deed is a legal document used to transfer the ownerships by the donor to the donee without any exchange of money. Okay? Out of natural love and affection बोलते हैं इसको. इसके ऊपर स्टैम्प ड्यूटी भी लगती है, ये ऐसे ही नहीं होता, इसको रजिस्टर करना पड़ता है. तो आपको लगेगा अभी कर देते हैं. डोंट डू इट. ये बना दे क्या हम पावर ऑफ अटर्नी? मैं घुटनों में बहुत दर्द होता है, मैं चल नहीं सकती, मैं वो उधर वाला प्रॉपर्टी है उसको मैनेज नहीं कर सकती. आपको देना ही है ना पावर ऑफ अटर्नी, आप स्पेसिफिक दीजिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कर्नाटका में प्रॉपर्टी है मेरे परदादा की, वो मिली है मुझे, लेकिन वो बेचनी है, मेरे को कभी कुछ काम नहीं है. फाइन, यू गिव अ स्पेसिफिक पावर ऑफ अटर्नी टू योर चाइल्ड टू गो एंड डू द रनिंग अराउंड. लेकिन ब्लैंकेट पावर ऑफ अटर्नी टू रिप्रेजेंट यू इन बैंक अकाउंट, एफडी, मुझे पता है हम सबको अपनी परवरिश पे बहुत भरोसा होता है, लेकिन फिर भी डू नॉट गिव योर पावर ऑफ अटर्नी ब्लैंकेट टू एनीबडी. ओके? तो फिर हम क्या इन्वेस्ट करें अपनी रिस्क कवर करने के लिए एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ? क्या हमको स्टॉक मार्केट में जाना चाहिए? भाई हमारी समझ में आता है तो ठीक है, नहीं आता है तो मत करो. तो टू रिड्यूस द रिस्क, आई थिंक म्यूचुअल फंड इज फ्रैंकलिन टेम्पल्टन म्यूचुअल फंड्स. आई एम नॉट एडवर्टाइजिंग, बट यस, म्यूचुअल फंड्स इज अ कंपैरेटिव लोअर रिस्क compared to stock market. Okay, now shall we open the question answer session so that it becomes interactive? Close the slide so that I can see everybody. Can we do that? Anita ji, is it okay?
Yes, we can do that.
Yes, sorry. Can you just repeat that, Krishna?
Yeah, I said, can we open for a question answer session?
Of course. Yeah. We can.
Slide.
Yeah. So, one second. I'll just see what questions are there on the chat.
Yeah.
Before we proceed.
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. Please post your questions of the chat box. Important. Can we write a will and then put stamp and register? And then go for registration. I think that's what she means. Can we write a will?
Can we write a will and then go for registration?
Yes.
Yes, you can do that. रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑफिस में बैठ के थोड़ी लिखना है, आपको लिख के लेना है, लॉयर के पास जाके बनवा लेना है, फिर आपको 2 विटनेस के साथ खुद को डॉक्टर सर्टिफिकेट को लेकर जाके रजिस्ट्रार ऑफिस में जाना है, एंड देन यू शुड रजिस्टर द विल. आई होप आई हैव आंसर्ड दैट.
Yes, and Amita says I have not registered will, so you'll definitely have to go and register.
Yeah.
Then, is there certain special provisions for child with special needs as a beneficiary?
Yes.
Good question.
Child with special needs, differently abled children definitely need a guardian, because I know few cases where the differently abled child is about 35-40 physically, but they cannot look after their financial decisions, right? So you need to have a guardian for such children, or some family people to be like taken care. But yes, you should mention in your will that this is for so and so, and XYZ person will be the guardian. He should use the money only and only for the purpose and benefit of my child.
Okay. Then, is the probate process mandatory?
Okay. Metro cities, जो है मुंबई, दिल्ली, चेन्नई, what we call metro cities, इन सब में mandatory है.
Okay. Then, for asset distribution by the executor, assets are transferred to executors and then distributed. It's a question.
Yeah. Okay. Assets don't go to the executor. Now, for example, a flat which is going to A, another flat going to B, and C is the executor. Okay. So these 2 properties don't get transferred to C. C is only the person authorized to get those properties transferred in the name of A and B. Kiska question tha? I hope I have answered it.
Nipa Khatri, can you just unmute and say that is that your question and has it been answered, or would you like some more clarification on that, Nipa?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead,
If
Nipa.
property is to be distributed with amongst the 3 children,
Yeah.
okay, and maybe 2 of them are abroad or anything,
Yeah.
or so how do we divide the sum?
Okay, very interesting question. So, Nipa ji, if I've understood, अगर 3 beneficiaries हैं and 2 उसमें से abroad है और property एक ही है, अब इसको कैसे distribute करें? Okay. अगर
Executor
will,
is in India.
अगर will है,
Is in India. Will है
will says it should go to all the 3.
all the 3.
Okay. इसमें executor कौन है?
The person who is in India.
Correct. Okay. So the person who is in India goes to the court, obtains a probate, and transfers the property in all the 3 names. Okay. तो अब तीनों के नाम पे property तो आ गई. Now these 3 have to decide. इनमें से कई बार ऐसे होता है कि एक वाला बोलता है मैं ये चलो 100 रुपए की प्रॉपर्टी है, तीनों का शेयर 33% तो आ गया. ए वाला बोलता है कि ये मम्मी पापा की यादगिरी है, किसी और को बेचने से अच्छा मैं रखता हूं. ठीक है. Evaluate the property. The one who wants to retain the property gives that much money to the remaining 2 so that it is equally divided. If that is not the option, sell it to another outsider, divide the sales proceed equally. Correct,
Okay.
Nipa ji?
Buyer has to give 3.
Yes.
And
Yes.
suppose it is a financial document. Like say, suppose one is invested into the mutual fund, wherein 3 nominations are there. So
Yeah.
that means that they'll have to give the
It will be transferred in 3 names. The 3 will have to open an account jointly, and from there it will be distributed.
point account करना है. ठीक है. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
Then what is preferable to do will by notary or register?
As I said, if you think there is going to be a problem, then it's better to register.
Okay. अगर एक ही बेटा है तो will की risk लेनी चाहिए क्या?
नहीं लेनी चाहिए. It will automatically go to them. Only thing your only son will have to do is go and get a legal hardship certificate from the court to
Okay.
prove that he is your son. Automatically the property will not go to him.
Okay. Difference between gift deed and release deed.
Very interesting. Okay. Gift is out of natural love and affection, as I said. And उसपे जो stamp duty होती है, वो comparatively जो हम buying selling होता है उससे कम होती है percentage. For example, a flat which my mother is gifting to me, the stamp duty will attract only 2%. Okay. But if my mother releases to me, the release has to be for a certain consideration. Okay, I release my share in favor of my sister for a consideration of 3 lakhs. फर्क समझा? Gift deed is out of natural love and affection. Release deed is against a certain consideration. Is it clear, Anita ji?
I think that was by Deepak Jambusaria. Deepak, is that clear? Deepak, would you like to ask something, Deepak?
Deepak ji?
Okay, so in the meantime, let's check with Asha. Asha, you've raised your hand. Would you like to ask something, Asha?
Yeah, yes, Anita. Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
Thank you. Lovely section. Thanks a lot. Yeah. This is regarding the Pagadi home, okay. And the only daughter, okay. Suppose after 10 years I'm not there and I write in the will that this Pagadi home name should be transferred in favor of my daughter. Does it stand validity legally? Okay.
Yes, Asha Ben, it does. It will go to your daughter. The rent receipt will be transferred to your daughter. Your daughter will have to go and obtain a probate of that will. The rent receipt will be transferred.
But if she's not staying there, can that go against her? That you need to be, as a tenant, you need to be staying in the house?
We all know half of the people don't actually live there, but then the rent receipts are in their name. And I have seen with experience people who are living abroad. Okay.
Uh,
We don't really have value or emotional value of the properties that our generation have gathered or our parents have gathered here. All they do is,
True.
madam, khatam karo, iska rukdi.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
Thank you,
Sandur,
Krishna. Yeah.
yeah, Sandur, I'll just come to you. I see your hand raised. In the meantime, let me just take two questions from the chat. Bizan is asking, can you please explain how ancestral property works?
Okay. Now, ancestral properties normally have their tehsildar records, Satbara and mutation records. Okay, it was family tree. If it was in the name of a grandfather, उसके कितने बच्चे थे, फिर वो बच्चों के wives कौन थे, बेटे कौन थे. So it cannot go to any outsider. If you know Kul Zameen, okay, Kul Zameen. So such is called the ancestral property distribution. It goes only from the family tree. So suppose if somebody is passed away in your elders, your father. So all you need to go is to that native Tehsildar office and you should tell them, okay, this is the family tree. I'm so and so son and daughter. Kindly put my name in that record. That's what you need to do.
Okay. Next is, I have sent one question already. Okay. Is trust advisable for special children?
Yes, but advisable nahi. People do make. But then what happens, those trustees will not have that emotional bond with your child. They don't have time. I'm telling you the practicality. Instead, I have seen parents who put their child in good associations or NGOs who host those children. Like they keep them, they take care of them. It's their second home. Okay, there are many such organizations in and around Mumbai, which is a second home kind of a thing for these children, special children, and they are taken care. And what the parents do is they keep a good chunk of amount कि जिसके interest में से इन बच्चों का ध्यान रखे, and then the money they'll write it in the will goes to the trust maybe NGO. But if you form a trust for special children, I have seen practically nobody has time and energy to go after your child.
Right. Okay. Next question is, who cannot be witness in a will?
Cannot.
No.
Executor himself cannot be the witness.
Okay. I hope that answers your question. Lena, if she says, if you have a single child, do you, okay, that's the same
And
thing
the
that you
beneficiary also. Yeah, the executor and the beneficiary, they cannot be the witnesses
cannot.
themselves.
Right.
But beneficiaries can be the executors. Okay, let me tell you that. If the property is coming to me, I can be the executor. But I cannot be the witness. Okay. Next question.
Yeah. Next question is, if you have a single, okay, that's finished. Mridula, revocable or irrevocable? I'm not sure what she's referring to. So I'm going to skip that.
Yeah, it is regarding the trust.
Yeah, go ahead and ask.
Yeah, it's regarding the trust. The question you answered that they can be kept in the NGOs or the foundations which run this, different. Because my son is a special child. That's the reason I wanted to know. So, what is advisable? Because many have said that the trust really helps. You get a definite money. The property is looked after well, and the certain amount of money, it goes to the wherever you try to keep your child. But it should be a revocable or irrevocable trust. What we should?
You're not forming a trust, ma'am. What they must have told you is you keep your child in an NGO, which is a trust.
No.
Ask you to make a trust. Okay, tell me, you make a trust of 5 people.
Yeah.
You give the property to that trust, which comprises of the 5 people. आज घर के ही 5 लोग सेम टेबल पे आते हैं क्या?
नहीं. This is in when I am alive, I have to do this. That's what I have been told by the organization.
Not required, ma'am. Not required.
Different NGOs where we are members, when they discuss all this,
Yeah.
it's really confusing. That's the reason why I'm asking you
I'm
this
telling you
question.
from my practical experiences, like I said, you should associate your child with some NGO so that after you, the child is being looked after by them. And that you can make a conditional will that I entrust this trust to take care of my child, provided they take care, this much money from my bank account should every month go to them. Like that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, next is will Franklin Templeton help in preparing the will? That we'll get back to you, Minnie. We'll get back to you on that. Can children challenge registered will?
Yeah, good question. If you have 3, 4 children and you've given everything to one, obviously the other 3 are going to feel bad and might challenge, and that yes, they can challenge, but the will is registered. So it can be easily proved that yes, it is a valid will. There are stories where certain children they leave the country and then do not bother. At times, only one child looks after the parents, and at that time the child with whom the parents are residing, जिसके साथ हम रहते हैं, कई बार माँ बाप सॉफ्ट कॉर्नर होने की वजह से सिर्फ उसी बेटे को, क्योंकि उसी ने ध्यान रखा है, दे देते हैं उसको. सो दैट विल स्पेशली नीड्स टू बी रजिस्टर्ड, ताकि दूसरे अगर उसको चैलेंज भी करे तो वो डिस्प्रूव ना कर पाए. करेक्ट? अंडरस्टूड द आंसर?
Okay, have you understood the answer? That was
Yes, madam. Yes.
Anil. Anil, have
Yes,
you
madam.
understood?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. All right. Then Purnima Banerjee is asking, what should be the process of distribution of assets in case of resident India child and another NRI child?
Child is a child. I mean, टैक्स इम्प्लीकेशंस उनको पूछ लो, बाकी दे दो, किसको देना है. इफ दैट इज द क्वेश्चन कि एनआरआई चाइल्ड को और इंडियन चाइल्ड को कैसे दे, इफ दैट इज द क्वेश्चन, किसका क्वेश्चन था ये?
Yeah, ma'am, this is my question, Purnima Banerjee.
यस यस, टेल मी पूर्णिमा मैम, आपका क्वेश्चन क्या है, कैसे है?
Suppose there is one property or maybe 2 properties and there are 2 children. One is a non-resident, one is a resident.
Okay.
So what will be the ideal thing to do regarding the distribution?
See, in such cases ना बहुत बार ऐसे होता है कि पेरेंट्स को दोनों को देना होता है, लेकिन एक तो
बिल्कुल.
वो वहां से पैसे टाइम पे भेजता है, बट एक इंडिया में है जो मेरा फिजिकली ध्यान रखती है या रखता है, तो आपको दोनों को देना है, आप दे दो. लेकिन जो इंडिया में रहता है या रहती है बच्चा, उसको आप एग्जीक्यूटर बनाओ ताकि वो जो कोर्ट के प्रोसेसेस वगैरह हो वो कर सके. इज दैट ओके?
And that's okay by definition, but children these days are not interested in going to court or getting into all these legal hassles. Then how to facilitate that? Pardon, I couldn't hear you well.
They want the property.
Yes.
They have to go to
They want means they ultimately they will need to take over. Right now they are saying we don't want anything, but naturally we have to pass it on to somebody,
No,
to
Purnima
the
ji,
children.
to take it along with us. It is going to stay here only. So somebody will have to take it over. Then if they're not interested, fine. They might sell it off and whatever they want to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah. But your question, NRI and Indian children,
Yeah, that is my main concern.
take it in the same will.
Okay.
Okay, so
Thank you.
Radha is asking, how do I equally distribute the jewelry to my 2 sons? Different weights, carat, jewelry, etc. Yeah.
Okay. Radha, you want to give one bangle to one and the other to the other?
Yeah, that's what I was. I have written equally distribute, but in my will. But when I thought about it, I felt it is so difficult because I don't want my daughter-in-laws to fight over it.
So, like I said, make 2 dabbas. Put one bangle in one dabba, the other bangle in other dabba. लेकिन necklace को कैसे cut करोगे? So,
Yes.
So, if that is the case, what you need to do is you need to identify who will really value which jewelry. Sometimes you give a big long necklace to somebody who doesn't even know the emotional attachment to it. Right? So,
Yes.
always give your things to people who will value it. Okay? And
Thank
please,
you.
dabbas and label it. Okay.
good suggestion. Thank you.
I know
Yeah.
that Milan have to say non-veg.
Okay, then Bizen is asking, can the rent receipt of panchayat properties be transferred to foreign passport holders? Can the foreign passport holders claim any part of the property? Then she has a second this thing. Can the spouse of a person claim any asset in their in-laws? Wow.
I'll answer two different questions here. I'll answer the last one first. Can the spouse claim the properties of the in-laws? Here, I think there's somebody again waiting in the waiting room. There are cases these days where you just get your son married and then there is a dispute in them. And then the daughter-in-law comes and claims in the property is owned and earned by us. So there is a Supreme Court judgment which says that the daughter-in-law cannot, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, cannot claim the property of in-laws. She or he can claim the property of their respective spouses. That is the second part of her question. The first part of her question was rent receipt, can it be transferred in a child who is an NRI's name, correct? Whose question was this?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, have I understood it rightly?
Yes, so if there's a panchayat property, can that be transferred to a
NRI.
foreign passport holder?
Foreign passport holder. Now see, if I understand panchayat property means it's an ancestral property.
No, so it's basically panchayat property on rent receipt. It's similar to
Rent
Pagri
receipt.
system.
So like we have Pagri properties in Mumbai, same way.
Yes, yes, similar.
Yes, it can be transferred in an NRI's name. Yes, foreign passport holder's name. Yes, it can be passed.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so let me take another question from Deepak. In a cooperative society in Mumbai, flat is in the name of husband and wife. If one dies, will the flat get transferred to the surviving spouse? Is no objection certificate required from nominee, that is children?
Nominee is only the custodian of the property till the legal heirs are brought on record. This tape plays everywhere and it should fit in your mind also. As in, nominee को म्यूचुअल फंड के नीचे होता है ना, subject to market risk, वैसे ही nominee is only the custodian of the property till the legal heirs are brought on record. What do you mean by this? हमको तो लगा नॉमिनी का नाम डाल दिया मतलब वो घड़ी घड़ी मांग रहे हैं तो हमने डाल दिया. Yes. जॉइंटली जब हस्बैंड वाइफ ओनर होते हैं तो नॉर्मली वो हम दोनों तो ओनर ही है ना, हम बच्चों के नाम डाल देते हैं. नॉमिनी का क्या काम है? नॉमिनी इज द पर्सन जिससे सोसाइटी विल गो टू वसूलो योर मेंटेनेंस, टू आस्क फॉर मेंटेनेंस. ओके, नाउ फिर द क्वेश्चन वाज हस्बैंड वाइफ के नाम पे है, एक if passes away will the other get it automatically? No, दोनों 50-50% ओनर है. सो हमको लगता है अरे मेरा ही है बाद में पूरा. नो, that 50% of one spouse gets divided into the other spouse and the children. Have I understood? I mean, have I been understood? Is it clear?
Okay, Deepak, okay, I'm taking the next question. Can a person who shares in ancestral property sell a part of the property individually?
With the consent of the other legal heirs, yes.
Okay, Sandur, you can answer your question. Ask your question, please, Sandur.
Good evening, madam. A very nice session.
Yeah.
See, we have some of the PMS, portfolio management, for managing the capital and creating the wealth. Okay,
Yeah.
Can it be nominate with one daughter and another one PMS with another daughter?
Yes, again, very good question, and I'm glad you asked. Nominee in property means a custodian, but a nominee in movable assets like wealth management, mutual funds, shares, and all that, bank account, FDs, everywhere nominee is the king. Which means if I nominate one of the daughter in one and the other daughter in the other, जिसको nominate किया है उसको मिलेगा. This is about your movable assets, which includes your asset management portfolio. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, Amita, you can also ask your question, then I'll take the question from the chat. Amita, go ahead. Unmute yourself. You're on mute. Amita, you're on mute. Hello, Amita, you're on mute.
I'm doing. Hello.
Yeah.
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 Yes, what I wanted to know, suppose when we go to probate, Krishna, uh, you said somebody can challenge it. Like, when we are probating, the court will send notices or what, that this person has come for probate. And then if somebody challenges, like you said, some sibling or somebody turns up and says, I have a right over that property, then what happens? What is the use of the will then if it can be challenged by other people?
When I said not everybody should make a will, I started with that. Okay. Now, the example when I said the other can challenge, here I'll give you an example. Father died in 2020. Okay. And the father used to live with a son called A. B was abroad. Okay. B was abroad. Father died in 2020 and 2022 तक सब चुप बैठे. A is living in the house with the father. Father died. Now A and A's family is living in that house. B, who are the other sibling, used to think, अच्छे पापा का घर है, हम सबको मिलेगा. 2020 तक कुछ किसी ने नहीं बोला. Suddenly, I've suddenly found dad's will, and 2 साल के बाद will मिला. Then that will can be challenged. Where were you? For 2 years, why there was no will? Is that will notarized? Is that will registered? If it is registered, then no point nobody challenging it. Even if it is registered will is challenged, it can be easily proved. That objection will be set aside.
Yes. What is the difference between notarization and registration actually you're going on saying?
Yeah. Notary is a notary public. If you see the documents, just के ऊपर लाल seal होता है, stamp मारते हैं. These people notarize. And if you see कि मैंने तो दोनों बच्चों को इक्वली दिया है, तीसरा तो कोई बच्चा ही नहीं है झगड़ा करने के लिए. So to be on the safer side, आप will को notarize कर दो. Okay? अगर आपने बहुत सारा है डिस्क्रिप्शन बहुत अच्छे से डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया है, अलग अलग तरीके से किया है, and you think that can be a problem, then it is better to do registration. Registration happens in the registrar's office. That costs little money.
Yeah. So if there's no complication, it's just best to do just the notarization, you're saying?
Yes.
If there's no complication.
Notary is enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay, then there's a question from Lena again. Is it better to have a property in a single name with the backing of a will or jointly with a spouse?
Depends. Okay. Now, normally people buy in joint name to give security to each other. Okay, let me say each other. So it is advisable to have कम से कम वो 50% की तो owner रहेगी ना. If it is in single name, then all the 100% goes to her and the children. Husband, अगर एक नाम पे है property husband के, so that 100% gets divided into wife and children. But if the property is a joint name, which is 50% of wife, 50% of the husband, at least 50%. Okay?
Okay, and there's a question from Purnima. In case of one resident child and another non-resident child, what precautions the parents should take while distributing properties?
Madam, this has been answered, so please don't take it because I had sent this earlier also on the mail.
Okay.
Thank
Then
you.
Vijayas, because this is something not related to, so I'm taking another question from Maharasi. Commercial building is in Nerul, MIDC is handed over 2 years back and the builder has not completed MIDC transfer till now. What will be the legal consequences on residents?
That's okay. Conveyance is not done. But your flat is your flat. So the builder has sold you the flat. Even if the MIDC conveyance in the name of the society is not done, which is fine, which is okay. Your flat is secure.
Okay, then if female has stepdaughter,
is the speaker? I mean, is that answer convincing answer? I don't know who is this.
Who is that? Maharasi. Maharasi, is that okay? Okay, because we don't have time, we just have 2 minutes. I'm taking one last question. If female has stepdaughter, is there share of her in mother's property?
Okay. Stepdaughter. But If you wish to give, yes. But if you think biologically I don't want to give her, she's never lived with you, no. The own children can refuse to give.
Okay. Srinath, you can ask your question. Last question for the day. Srinath, you can put your.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, is will mandatory if you have a single kid?
No. I opened my discussion. Will everybody for everybody, will is not mandatory.
Maybe I can take one more. Shobha Das is asking, what are the points to take note when it is required to sell a land property?
If you want to sell a land property, you have to go to a proper lawyer.
Yeah, I've muted him.
So you have to go to a proper lawyer, get the property sale deed made, get the land transferred in the buyer's name in the respective records.
Okay.
Just want to add to this, the question was mine actually. So just want to add to this that if when we bought that land, we were handed over the property. Now, when we go to sell the land, the people who are going to buy, they are saying that when you bought the property from someone, you should also take legal hire from anybody else who would have been a part two of that. The previous person who sold us, उसके कोई और भाई भाई होंगे, उसका भी एक होना चाहिए था, but the land was bought around say 30 years back. Now where do we find such people?
वो पेपर पब्लिकेशन दे दे, अगर कोई क्लेम आता है तो ठीक है, कोई नहीं आएगा तो हो गया.
कौन देगा पेपर पब्लिकेशन?
जो बायर है वो दे दे that I am interested in buying this property from ABC. Is there anybody else who has a claim on it? 7 days.
7 days waiting period is there after you publish? Okay. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much, everyone, for attending today's session. That was super amazing, Krishna. Thank you very much.
Ma'am, one more question.
Really, no, sorry, we have to close the session. Yeah. Thank you so much
You
for
can-
your
you can message- you can-
inputs and
you can message us.
Very informative.
I will try and answer them. Okay.
Yeah, we'll definitely have one more session. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Excellent session.